And today, what I would like to do, I'd like to show you is how to install a flush mount fixture into an existing receptacle in the ceiling of our kitchen. Obviously, the first thing that you want to do is make sure that the power is off. And with the actual light, really all you need to do is just make sure the switch is off, but we're going to be safe anyway. Take the wires off and then check it with the multimeter. So we're going to disconnect the existing light that was just kind of temporarily while we were renovating the kitchen. And then we're going to test it with the multimeter really quick. So we got the switches off, but just to be safe, let's make sure we're good. No power. So we are good to go with that. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get the ballast and we're going to try and mount it up as evenly and as flush as possible so we can make our markings on where to mount. So I'm just going to grab a pencil somewhere. And right now, I might just fish these through just to make it a little bit easier. It looks like I have more slack with the hot wire than I do with the neutral wire, but it should still be okay. So we're going to try and get it as even as possible and line up that this center part with the actual receptacle. So my brother here is going to mark off where the screws are actually going to go, where they're actually going to mount into the ceiling. So this would probably usually be a two-person job, but just to make sure everything's even. Okay, bring this down, and then we're going to put the dryer anchors in, the drywall anchors in, just to make sure it's safely, securely mounted. I should use the bigger drill bit. Now this design actually has the feature where if you really wanted to, you could just use the individual receptacle, but this is just to make sure that it's mounted properly and I'm not going to have any future incidents with it. wire nuts to hold it.
I only gave you 2.
Give me 2.
I gave you 3.
The same thing as always, guys. Just connect color to color. So the black, the hot wire is going to connect to the black on the fixture, and the neutral wire, the white, is going to connect to the white on from the receptacle as well. And actually, might be able to cut this down a little bit. I have the wire cutters in here. Thank you. So I'm just going to shorten this ground a little bit. Adios. Down there. And
Do you have to feed that through, or is it going to stay up above the...
so I'm going to see here real quick. So I think once they're all in, it'll feed into that. It'll all push into the receptacle. So, do you mind just holding underneath just in case? Get the black and the black together. Typically you want to cross the wires. You can use a pair of pliers, but as long as they're connected and the wire nut is holding them together, you'll typically be okay. Yeah. Let me get this shit up in here. But I just push it in. Is it going?
Probably drill it, but it is a flat head. Let's see.
I gotta put this down for just for a second, yeah. Oh my fucking god. And typically if there was any exposed wires, you would put electrical tape over.
But there are none.
There are none. But just to save arm strength for a second. And just as good practice anyway, we're going to tape underneath the wire nuts. And then the fun part's going to be trying to finagle this into this receptacle. Okay. You were just there. Okay, so I got this one that I can see. I can see on that one.
Yeah, hold that.
Yep. I got it. You can see that one, I can see that one. So now we have all the wires attached, wire nutted, taped. We're going to start mounting, and then it should get a little easier from here. Or just do 2. Just to make sure. I'll do the one right here by my thumb.
Shift it over. go.
Alright. So now what we're going to do is attach one of the lights just to make sure that the wiring is okay. So we're not. This is going to go in here, right?
Probably.
What's the best way to feed it? Alright. Is that turn? Okay, that does turn.
That should be good.
And now we're going to test. Well, we got power.
Try to go a little maybe.
Yeah. Switch again. So we did wire it correctly. Everything's in securely.
Try to.
Alright, so now we have both in. There we go. Cool. So it's just like the other cool white tubes where you have to have two in order for them both to work fully. So he's just going to secure them into those little brackets.
That's not bad. Supposed to play.
Alright. So from here, we're going to finish mounting.
Probably do it all in. Let's see. Just look at it.
So this fixture is not going anywhere. Not for a long time. So we have the drywall anchors for the support. Last one. And then from there, we're going to do the finishing touches, the much lighter parts. All right. So this is going to go on first. Take it down later. Is that, or is that one going first?
That goes on first.
Where the hell do you tighten
In
it?
the middle.
Just like this?
Yep.
Is it in on the
Yep.
all sides?
Yep.
Okay.
That's an ugly light.
Nah. right? Yeah. 2 vertically, 2 horizontally. Now it's not the most expensive one. 2 people definitely required to put in, but it does do the job. So I'm going to hit off this other light.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is our finished project after shoveling for 10 to 12 hours last night. But not too shabby, so thank you to my brother for helping me out here. If you guys like this video, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like me to do. Hopefully this helped you out, and please subscribe. See ya.